Hey guys, That's Kid here. Just want to tell you guys my experience with the uh, giant tournament I was in that Hemi hosted. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty intense. Anyways, here is my team. Just some cool stuff I usually use, Dondozo stuff and whatnot. Um, my team is actually pretty good, but it does have an Achilles heel I'll talk about later. Also, this tournament was a bit tough because it was best out of one, and that's not really my thing. But anyways, let's get to my first match by this person. Like holy moly, like this is just my round one, and to be honest, I was sitting here I was like, okay, I got this, I got this in the bag or whatever. Um, Also, I didn't really Yeah, I know that you're gonna notice that there's some parts where like some matches I recorded and some I accidentally forgot to record during the thing. But anyways, I'm just doing okay at first. Uh, it's kind of funny because he has his Excalibur, and it was snowing. Also, I hit his Ninetales with a wave crash, and that thing didn't go down. And I was like, "Geez, Louise." But anyways, I'm getting hit with I believe Scale Shot, which lowers his defense but puts his speed up, which isn't very good for me. So yeah. Um, but at this point, I was like, I guess I had the advantage, obviously here, but like it's kind of funny because some games you get lucky and some games you don't, and this is one of the games I really didn't get lucky in. So I go for another earthquake that doesn't really do too much. Oh, also they set up Oroville. um so yeah, he takes me out with that, which isn't very good for me. But yeah, snow stopped. um and I believe he's at +2 speed here. So I go for the Draco Meteor, right? And the Protect, right? And this is what I mean where I just get super unlucky. So I Terrasilize, so I think he's going to try and hit me with a Dragon move or whatever. Then I Protect, which I called this right too. Um, I use Draco Meteor in a miss, and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So you're gonna see why that was just insanely important. So I get hit with this, boom, boom, boom. There goes my poor Excadrill. Excadrill goes down, and I use Draco Meteor. It actually hits this time, and he lives with a smidget, a little tiny bit of HP left, and he did not miss the high horsepower, and I go down. And that's how I lost my first round. Yes, I know. I literally am like top in regulation H on freaking Pokemon Showdown, and I lost my first match. I know. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. But it's Excalibur, so yeah. Anyways, my second match, I'm going up against Goodfellas team. Um, but I forgot to record. But I ended up winning this one, so I was 1-1 at this point. But here's one I actually did record. Auras or Ori. Jeez Louise, I can't read. Anyways, I'm going up against their team, and it's kind of interesting because they got Tauros that everybody was talking about that was going to make a big comeback and all that. But I didn't want to use my Golden Go here because I thought Golden Go would be fun to use, but since this was like best out of one, I wanted to actually make sure I win this. um, but yeah, so I Terrasilize. I believe I went for a Rock Slide and then a Terra Flying Blast, or yeah, Terra Blast flying into yep, Terra Blast flying into the bowl. So that missed, but this hit them. Uh, not looking back at this. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, I wouldn't have done him in, but I still had the speed advantage and whatnot. But I believe I just did the double switch. Yep, I believe I did the double switch here. Mainly because I wanted to keep them for later. Um, and since I was able to do that, uh, the Talaflame can go down by itself, and I got really lucky here because he just hits me with Wave Crash. Hits a Dondozo with Wave Crash, and his Talaflame is gone. Dondozo gets hit with the sand, but it's okay. It's Golden Go, and I believe I just go for the Earthquake here because even though Tailwind is up, I don't think they really had any good KOing moves here. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's nothing that could really like KO Dondozo, which is kind of funny because Dondozo is a bit busted in this set. I'll say that Dondozo is definitely a little bit busted in this set. If you don't have anything for it, and I say that's the interesting thing about Dondozo. Is that most people really in the tournament had something for it. I guess their answer to Dondozo was Meowscarada. Which at this point I was just fine. I believe the Meowscarada had a Focus Sash, which the Sandstorm got rid of. So I was just doing fine here. Hit me a Flower Trick. I really didn't mind that. And Shadow Ball right into Tatsugiri. But the sand is gone. Which is funny because all I do here, I'm like, okay, sand's gone. And I just... this is why I saved him for later. I just Earthquaked here. And just finished the matchup here. You can't really do too much. Like, yeah, it's not going to like do that much damage to their Meowscarada, but it's the Golden Go I'm looking at. So, yeah. Anyways, use Earthquake, outspeed the Meowscarada, get rid of the Golden Go. That was like the main like issue that I had to deal with. Oh yeah, they went for a Sucker Punch too, which yeah, wasn't really looking good for him. Actually, this whole thing didn't look good for him. Hit me with knockoff, and yeah, Terra Blast, Terra Flying, and that is game 3-1. Yep, and that's game 3. And the next match is MCN's team, which also had a Baxcalibur on it, which at this point, after round 1, I really didn't like Baxcalibur. I had to be very careful of Baxcalibur. Like, I just couldn't like play around with that thing anymore because it could accidentally sweep my team if I wasn't careful. So, yeah, Baxcalibur, a very interesting Pokemon. But anyways, I go for the Berserker Golden Go setup. So, I Terastallize. I go for, I believe I went for Fake Out. And then they Terastallize, and I'm scratching my head. I'm like, wait, Terra Fairy? I'm like, what? I was like, Terra Fairy? I'm like, huh? Even with the Oroville. Yeah, no. I was kind of shocked. I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, why? Like, I was confused. But they thought that I was going to go for, they thought I was going to go for a, Shadow Ball. So they went, Terra Fairy to try and save themselves. And I guess that backfired really bad on them. And I was like, oh, well, that's not good. And this isn't good either. And Excalibur is uh, just annoying to deal with. You see how much that goddamn Iron Head did on him. It didn't do anything. So I just switch out to Tatsugiri Golden Go because I just don't want to deal with Excalibur. Because Excalibur can be kind of annoying if you don't know how to deal with it right. And yeah, it tried to hit me, and I got super lucky on that switch out. And I think I just go for like the protect here to try and get rid of the veil. They go for protect, so that means that their Excalibur is wide open for an attack. And just order up, get rid of them, or we'll try to. I can try to get rid of them. Boom. And thanks to that Auravel and all the other fun stuff, yeah, it's not really going all that good. But now that the snow and all that fun stuff is gone, I can actually do something. Now this was kind of interesting. I was thinking of attacking or protecting, but I wanted to go for an attack because I predicted that he would try to Dragon Dance or something like that. He tried to Dragon Dance to try to sweep me, but I didn't want that to happen either way. I kind of figured that it would have been best if I attacked in the first place because I had other Mon in the back that could deal with it. You know, because if he attacked, then I could just use the other Pokemon to slow him down. Anyways, the next one, this one's interesting, but sadly, I forgot to record it, and it was a freaking Mousehold and Ape team. But anyways, I go up against this person. Yeah. Now you might recognize them. This person actually came pretty far into the tournament. But this was I believe a Hisuian Decidueye, which I knew wasn't as fast as normal Decidueye. So this was kind of interesting, but there was something I just made a huge mistake on. So this thing has Scrappy, right? And it can hit Ghost type Pokemon. But that's not all. Since Golden Go is a Steel type as well, it was super effective damage. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. So that kind of caught me off guard. If I remembered, I just would have sacrificed my Tyranitar instead of having Golden Go get taken out, because Golden Go was kind of my ace there. So yeah, I Terrasolized so I wouldn't get KO'd very easily. Hit me with Foul Play. I really don't care. I'm not gonna just sit there and take that. So Iron Head, boom. And then Rock Slide. I think Rock Slide alone could have just like KO'd that bird. But just like that, is 3-2. And oh man, I really wish, I think I would have been better off if I did sacrifice the Tyranitar, looking back at it. But yeah, I couldn't really use my Dondozo here because of the bird. And that is one strong Dark Pulse. But anyways, I attack. I end up missing that Pokemon, the freaking Hydreigon. And this is kind of interesting. So what I ended up doing, I think I just went for a double. Yeah, I went for a double Rock Slide, hoping for a flinch. And you'll probably notice like that first Rock Slide miss was pretty critical on the Hydreigon. Jeez Louise, that was very critical. So this is where things get very, 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 very bad. So, they go Terra Water. I don't really care about that. But it's what they do here. So I'm not 110% sure if this KOs, but since this was a critical hit, it did. Because I had Assault Vest on and all that fun stuff. But I don't know if Helping Hand would have KO'd me there. But yeah, now it's just my poor Excadrill versus the world, sadly. And yeah, this is definitely not a good spot I'm in. So all I can really do here is Rock Slide. And yeah, just that's all I can do. Rock Slide and hope that I actually get a good hit. And I do. Finally, I flinch. I flinch both of them actually. So that's some good Rock Slide damage, or good Rock Slide rolls right there. But the chances of me getting that again are just very slim. And yeah, I wasn't making it out of this one. I mean, I got some more chip damage. The only way I could have won this is if I would. He gets another crit too. Is if I like got super lucky or something. But yeah, that's that game. Now, the next game is I believe it's Tofu, which I forgot to record, like, I think the first turn or whatnot. And that's fine, because what ended up happening is they I just faked them out, and then they swapped out, because I knew I could have taken out the dog, the freaking Arcanine. But what ends up happening is that the Arcanine protects. I fake out their Tyranitar, and I'm just still attacking here. I'm just going right for the attacks here. I don't really mind too much. I get hit with Earth Power, which that's a really strong Earth Power. Jeez Louise. And then after that, I think my main focus was just trying to get rid of the goddamn Rillaboom. Because Rillaboom can actually cause some like serious, just very serious problems for me. So I wanted to get rid of that thing ASAP. I got hit by that, but my Berserker is just too bulky to go down. And I'm not even gonna lie, that is a very, 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 very strong Earth Power. Holy moly! But anyways, they lower my attack again. That's fine. I don't really care that much. But what I ended up doing, I ended up switching out because I knew for a fact that if I kept my Golden Go Berserker alive, it could finish up the whole entire match, even though they're very low on HP. So I get hit with a Flare Blitz, surprisingly. But that's not even the worst part. I get burnt, so Excadrill just goes down like immediately. And I do connect the Rock Slide, but the burn really does mess me up here. Even though the grass kept me alive, the burn gets me in the end. So yeah, I get some more speed though, so that's cool. So yeah, I believe. No, I don't think I Terrasilize here actually. I don't know why. I think I just went for the Earthquake and. Or no, I think his HP was way too low for Earthquake. No, I went for Rock Slide, I believe, because I called this. Yeah, because he was Terra Flying, so I called that. I went for freaking Rock Slide. I called that, and I missed. So, yeah, Pokemon RNG. And the funniest part about this is that the second they Terrasilize, they're getting hurt by their own sand. So there's that. And this is where things get kind of funny because I already know I'm faster, so I'm just gonna like shadow ball. I'm just gonna fake out the Gastrodon and just shadow ball the Tyranitar, and boom, no more Tyranitar. Even though I got unlucky with the Rock Slide, even though I called it, I ended up missing, but that's fine. And yeah, I believe this is pretty much game here. And at this point, I believe I was 5-2. Yeah, I was at 5-2 this point, and man, this is kind of funny. So yeah, I know they're gonna try and heal up as much as they can, but they can't outspeed both of my Pokemon. And what ended up happening, I smacked their leftovers off. So you're not getting any more of that, and that is that game. But here is where my Achilles heel come in the next round. So I did not want to fight a Dondozo player at all because my team it sucks a Dondozo. If you notice or if you looked at my team, I only have one counter to Dondozo, and it's Fisher. It's Fisher on Escadrille, and it's just like, yeah, that's my only counter to it. But I'm like, yeah, I know they're gonna bring in the Dondozo. They're gonna bring in the Dondozo, and they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna, do Dondozo things because this is the goddamn, this can't be Dondozo, and I'm like, not this one, because it had substitute and everything. But yeah, I think it was a bad play on my end because they doubled. I believe they doubled in onto my Golden Go here, which I just felt like I just played kind of bad here in this moment. Yeah, they just double into the Golden Go just to make sure it dies. Sadly, uh, and yeah, it gets really bad here. Um, so I send out my Tyranitar, and I think they no, I don't think they double protect, but I went for a low kick on that thing. Oh wait, no, they do double protect. Nope. Yeah, I went for a low kick trying to get rid of the Hydreigon, whatever. But anyways, uh, just try to get rid of that thing, and I was gonna get rid of that freaking starfish later, and they just keep doubling into my mon to make sure they die, and I'm like, that's not good on my end. So here is where things get kind of funny because I had a bit of a feeling that they're going to, because I think I had both of them in KO range with the rock slide. Maybe, I don't know. Um, Even though my Excadrill was adamant, max attack and all that fun stuff, I don't know if it would have KO'd because Rock isn't very effective with Steel. But I also had a feeling that he might switch to Don Dozo. Yep, my worst nightmare in this whole entire tournament. Like, no joke. Uh, the whole strategy was that I have some good Pokemon here and there, all that fun stuff, and hopefully, most of the people won't use Dondozo on me, which is kind of funny because most people didn't use Dondozo, uh, but yeah. So this is no joke. This was my the only way I could get around Dondozo, and it was god dang Fisher. So yeah, freaking Fisher, man. 30% chance of hitting. There goes the sand. The sand is all gone. Um, so I try to use Fisher again. He hits me a wave crash, and at this point, it's just over. Like, I can't even really do anything. Even if Fisher connected, I think I would have still lost. Um, there's not really too much I could have done here. I tried to go for another Fisher, and it missed. And I think technically here, it's just this is where I get knocked out. Um, or get knocked out of the tournament here. Um, but yeah, honestly, I could have played a lot better. I think I could. I think I could have played a bit better there. Anyways, my next match was against this person, but I ended up winning. But at that point, I mean, it was kind of already over. I placed I placed 65th place in the tournament, and some people who were 7-2 didn't even make a cut. It was rough. It was really rough. But I'm really happy to have been able to join the tournament. I want to thank Hemi, Nino, and everyone who hosted it. And yeah, I could I have played a lot better. Yeah, obviously, I definitely would have wanted a few rematches here and there, or a second match. But that's fine. Honestly, I still have more tricks up my sleeve.